ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. Now, last episode, you might have seen that we did resign. Now, I thought that was my last game as the manager. Also, excuse how bad the camera is in the dark. I'm recording this late and my light's on. So it's not going to be top quality because this camera is a little bit poo. But yeah, I thought I played my final game as Renate manager. I have not. So the top three sides go into a little tournament at the end of the season. So Serie C A, Serie C B, Serie C C. So I'm going to bring you the two games we have to play in that. Then that will most certainly be our last game as the Renate manager. So let's go and get into that right now. So, as you can see, first of all, we have to play Serignola, who won the Serie C. Bit of a mouthful. I love their kits, to be fair to them. Very nice kits. And then we have to go on and play Reggiana, who won this Serie C B. So, whether this goes well or not, I have no idea. We're all league winners. We've all obviously got here from merit. But all I can do is hope for the best and try and actually win another trophy and make it 2 trophies out of 2 before we depart this wonderful club that we've loved being at. So we're now going to have a quick look at the squad, see who's fit, who's not fit. We are lacking fitness on Cali, but he can sit on the bench. It's no problem at all. We're going to bring... Actually, no, we're going to bring you onto the bench today instead of Valorin, I think. But that's the only change we're going to make. Let's get into this. Go to match. Fingers crossed we can win and win another trophy. So basically, to let you know, this division is only 3 sides, obviously, as I showed you. It's ranked on goal difference first. So if my goal difference is better than anybody else, then we will win if we win both games. And I think after that, it's goals scored. So realistically, let's just score some goals and put ourselves in the best position to win this trophy. Now, I don't know if it's at a neutral stadium or at their stadium. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, let's just say I've got faith in everybody just to keep everybody happy. But let's get into it. It looks like it's going to be at their stadium, which is a strange looking stadium, but we're underway here. And fingers crossed we can start this tournament / trophy. It's a bit like the Community Shield, but in a league form, I would say. And at the end of the season. But let's see if we can actually go ahead and do this as GLM collects the ball. GLM crossed it in beautifully. Silla was chasing but couldn't quite get there. Now Caranta collects the ball from deep. Has it into Riviera, to Bugnetti, back to Caranta. And Riviera's got it again. Riviera takes him past his defender and shoots, and it's in! 1-0. Corrado Riviera makes it 1-0 to us. Nice and early in the game, only 3.5 minutes played. And we have the advantage. Now, they have a free kick in a very dangerous area on the corner of our box here. As Amanso knocks it in, DeLeo clears it away, only as far as Di Orazio, and it's deflected in, I believe, off Tobias Weigel. It looked like that's who it's hit on the way through, and it is 1-0 after 9 minutes. We're going to watch the replay, and we're going to see what actually happened, but I believe it was Tobias Weigel that got the crucial touch to take it away from Nabile as he comes across, and yeah, Tobias Weigel's just swung his leg at it, and it's gone in off him. Beat our keeper, and it's already 1-1 as they've got the ball again deep in our half. Back to the halfway line to Gasparo. Into Melilio. Valentini. Good ball forward. GLM collects it though and heads it out of play, and I don't know what's happened there. GLM might have just got sent off. GLM has just got himself sent off for a handball. It's a second yellow card, and he is gone. Now what do we do? I think the best thing to do is to take off Silla, bring him back into GLM's position. DeLeo goes up top on his own, and obviously out of possession. Gonna have to come back here. It's not ideal, but it's probably the only thing we can do. So Gislandi can come on. And then we're going to have to do team instructions. Basically slow the tempo down a heck of a lot. Probably still play narrow. Transition, we're going to go probably still counter-attack. Play for set pieces, we're going to put that on now. So this is just going to be a situation now where we just need to just create one opportunity, really. And that should be enough for us. So we're going to still progress down the middle, supporting runs down the wing back still. We're going to balance on that. And that's fine. But out of possession, we want to trap them inside because we're in that position anyway. Or should we trap them outside? No, we'll do it like that. We've got a defensive line engagement of low anyway. So go to mid on that. Standard there. Defensive line behavior. We want them to drop off, but we also now want to counter press. We want to work hard. Yeah, I think that's where we have to go, guys. Basically, outwork your opponent. See if we can create an opportunity. And if not, hold on for a draw. Not the best of things to happen to us in this game. Especially away from home here against another title-winning side. But now Bognetti has a free kick on the edge of the box. Can he pull out a little bit of magic here? As he's stepping up. Hits it. It's a good strike and it's a very good save from Krapikas. He's done very well to get across to that ball. And it's now half-time. We've basically nulled them out since the red card. We've basically shut them down. We haven't really changed anything. We just lost a attacker going forward, if I'm honest. Other than that, the shape is still exactly the same. So I didn't expect a huge difference. It just, obviously, we're going to create a little bit less going forward. Hence where we went for the free kicks. Play for set pieces route. But I think we can still get a result despite being down to 10 men. Keep going. Okay, I don't know what it's talking about. Person 3. That's interesting. And then the attackers. Okay. Come on, boys. We can do this. Serignola are basically struggling since we've been down to 10 men. They are all over the place, if I'm honest. I fully expected them to control the game after we lost our man, but it's been the polar opposite. We've been the better team since the 10 men. But as I've said that now, they just lumped it forward, defensive error, and they're in behind. Commentator's cursor struck. Oh, God. That's just typical, isn't it? As he's doing a little wiggle dance celebration. Brilliant. That doesn't frustrate me at all. That is a terrible, terrible bit of defending from Pogliano, who's been Mr. Consistency all season. And that was awful. Cannot let that ball bounce over you, and he has done. And now we've got it all to do. I do not want to lose our final games as the Renate manager. Yes, we've won the title, but it would be nice if we could put up a fight here in this, I'll call it the title 3. As Gislandi, not bad. Krapikas with the save. No subs needed other than Gislandi. Obviously, that was a forced substitution. But it looks like, let's not concede again. If we concede again, that's really going to scupper any chances of us winning this tournament. Carosa. Mazzarupi. Into Soriano. Valentini. Back to Soriano. Carosa. Mazzarupi hits it. Nabile. Oh my God, that was a howler. Heck. And it's a 2-1 defeat. And, oh, is it just one game? I don't know what's going on. They seem to be walking over to pick up a trophy, guys. Have they already played one match? What's happened here? I think they've won the trophy. And yes, guys, ignore that. You can see they've got their badge. But for some reason, since the update, that's the case. It's doing my head in, and obviously that as well is what it is. The game is a broken game. But that, I believe, is that their second game? Now, I don't know why they'd celebrate. What have they done? Have they won something? I'm a bit confused. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We've lost that game. And I think we still have the other fixture. I don't really know. They've played 2. Reggiani have played 1. I don't understand what's happened. I don't think they've won the trophy. I'm sure they haven't, if I'm honest. Okay. Oh, well. Another game in 7 days, guys. I'll see you there. Right, guys, so we're back here for game number 2 of the episode and our final game at home as the Renate manager. Now, I've noticed something as well. They did celebrate last week, but I don't think that celebration meant anything. Because if I look at the table of the Supercoppa Serie C and we go to the goal difference option, if I have to press on here, don't I? As you can see, goal difference wise, if we win 2-0, we'd be on the same aggregate scoreline as them at the top. No, 3-0. Wait, 3 takes us to 4. Yeah, 4-0. No, 3-0 would put us on the same as them. But 4-0 would put us a goal difference ahead. But I think it goes on to goals scored after it goes to... I'll show you now. Where is it? Yeah. So if we score 2, we'll win this. 2-0 would win this for us. So let's try. So 2 would take us to there. No, 3-0 would win it for us. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart, guys. But yeah, 3-0 today. We win this trophy. Anything less, then obviously we haven't picked it up. But a win would be nice in our final home game as the Renate manager. I've loved my time here, but I feel like obviously time's up and I've got to move on. But let's try and go out in style. Come on. Lorenzo Di Leo, win that. Doesn't even attempt to win that ball. Costa. Bentifanega. Costa. Out to Tripadelli. Tripadelli goes down the wing. Still going. He's allowed too much space. Ghislandi didn't close him down. And why is Nabile not cut in front of that ball? It's 1-0 to them already. And what on earth are we doing? Good delivery into the box. Scott gets up high and it's just off the top of the net. Off the top of the goal net. And it is still only 1-0. De Leo. Back to Bognetti. Riviera. Loses the ball to Tamburello. Now it's Germa. Into Costa. Bentifanega. Goes past that defender. Cuts it inside. Costa nearly a mirror repeat of the last goal. And it is a corner to Reggiana. Yeah, we've not been good today, guys. We've been woeful. Absolutely woeful. Vesentini. Weigl. Into Riviera. Plays it into Lorenzo Di Leo. Can he get it into the middle to Silla, who is in there now? De Leo holds it up nicely. Crosses it in. Bognetti! 1-1. We're back in the game, but we do need to score 2 more goals minimum. Half-time. Woeful first half. Absolutely dreadful. As they've got a corner. I've just noticed they've got a licensed kit, so I don't know why we don't, but okay. Spedladari clears it away. Scott back to Bentifanega. Into Bertagnoli. Scott. Pilati. Germa finishes the game. That is game, and that is any chance for us to actually win this trophy over and done with unless we score 4 goals. Which, I'll be honest, is probably very unlikely. So yeah, that's probably that. Yes, we might concede another couple, but what's the difference? Weigl collects the ball now. Goes forward to De Leo. De Leo's now got some space to run into. He's got no support. I think Silla is coming in slowly at the back post. De Leo goes past him. Silla is in there now, but so is Tobias Weigl. And that is 2-2. Only another few more goals to go. We need to absolutely pepper the goal now. Right, come on. We can do this. This is possible. We need a miracle, but it's possible. Right, Silla's going to come off. We're going to bring on Gabbiani, see if he can actually show why he was even brought in the first place. Spedladari can come off. We'll bring on... No, actually, we'll keep him on. He's the perfect player for that position. Weigl can come off, and we'll bring on Maestro. Just to see if that can give us anything. As they've now got a corner. Urso with the delivery. Right into the centre. DeLeo heads it straight in the air. Scott. Back into Urso. Gurma. Bottignoli. What a save that is by Nabile. That is a tremendous save. And we are just clinging on. Even a draw today would not be the worst result. I don't want to go out on a defeat. But I really, really would like to win today and just go out on a win. Otherwise, we're the only team that's going to end this table with 0 points. Maestro. Got the ball. Gives it into Lorenzo Di Leo. Gabbiani's gone too far forward. He might be offside, and he was. It's not so difficult to stay onside in that position. What's he doing? As Campani into Vitali. Vitali goes past the defender. Vitali still going. Brought down. Penalty. They've got a chance to put this game to bed and pretty much, well, it will win them the Coppa Serie C something or another. They would win this and they are in the lead. Bentavenega has caused us so many problems today. And that is all she wrote, if I'm honest. I don't see any hope for us now. We're probably going to lose our final game here. At home. As the Renate manager. Since his tournament started, we have been woeful. It's been terrible. Been absolutely terrible. And yes, they will lift it. As we've seen another trophy celebration, but this one's a legit one. But yeah, we've not been good in this. I'm disappointed. But that is the end of the Serie C journey that we've had. They've won the Supercoppa Serie C. That's theirs. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to praise DeLeo. But yeah, other than that, guys, we're ticking down the days till our departure. We are out of this job. Hold on. They provide a cash injection. We're still negative. Yeah, okay, great. We are going to leave the job now, I think. My profile. I know I've said I'm leaving at the end of the season. Resign. Immediate effect. And we're no longer the manager of Renate. We are out. I was always planning on leaving at the end of the season, but that is it. We are gone. So, next step is where do we go? And that will be in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the episode. We leave it on that little cliffhanger where we are now unemployed. Next step, next episode, we'll be going through, trying to find ourselves a new job, trying to find somewhere that might give us a coaching course or two. That would also help. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed our journey so far with Renate. I hope you're looking forward to the next step in this journey. Unknown to Greatness is just starting and there's a long way to go. So, if you're new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I have been K-PlaysFM and I shall see you later.